right. Well, welcome to Storefront by Grant Remy. This is not a new itch.io game. This has been around, I think. I just never came across it. I was just clicking on some familiar games and came across, I think, a different one by Grant Remy. I can't remember which one it is. I visited their page and found this one. So I think this is what we're going to play. If you like itch.io games or PSX style games, please go ahead and click the follow button down the bottom and click the like button. That would help me out a lot. And let me go ahead and get this itch synopsis read for you. Oh, and by the way, this is a long one. This is one of the longer itch synopsises that I've read. So hang in there one sec. Okay, it says, you and yourself standing alone outside a dimly lit convenience store. The only building still glowing on a quiet, forgotten street. There's no one around. Your car is missing. You're not even sure why you got here in the first place. Inside, the store hums with flickering lights and the distant sound of a fridge fan. A man greets you with familiarity, even though you don't recognize his face. He seems kind, but something about him feels distant, almost hollow. He asks for a quick favor. You agree. It's just one task. Then maybe you can get on your way. But as the night stretches on, something in the air begins to shift. The silence deepens. The store feels older than it should be, almost like it's suspended in time. The tasks grow strange, but still are normal. The man's requests come often, and as you go through the motions, subtle pieces of a larger truth begin to surface. Very nicely written. Sorry, I kind of stumbled through that. I'm not used to reading 3 paragraphs of a synopsis. So, nice. All right, well, let me get this volume up here. We'll try 100%. See how loud that is. Yeah, I can do that, I think. Okay, so if you're ready to play Storefront by Grant Remy, then I am too. Let's go ahead and, well, I'm going to check the options first before we get started. Yeah, windowed, full screen. Okay, not many other options. Okay, well, let's go. Space. Guess I'll hit the space bar. I woke up somewhere unfamiliar. The air feels heavy. The streets are empty. My car is gone. And all I can see is the old convenience store, standing alone. No idea why I'm here, but something tells me I need to step inside. Very nice. I like how I can move around and I can kind of see it. It was probably too dark for most viewers here, but there's a tree kind of outline, a tree line in the back as I'm moving around. Enter. Now I have to press enter. Interesting. All Day Mart, 24/7 stop and shop. We're home. We're finally back to a convenience store or gas station in the middle of nowhere. This is what we normally do. I kind of missed it, to be honest. We took some games that went different directions, and those have been amazing. But, you know, this is the bread and butter right here, so let's enter. Ooh, you hear the crickets out there? I'm gonna try to run to the crickets. Nope, it's not gonna let me. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I enjoy the lo-fi kind of beats in the background. Hopefully it's not copyright. But yeah, kind of like a 7-Eleven. Ooh, look. There's a shout out to somebody over there. Ah, there you are, right on time. Again. Again? Have we met before? No, not properly. I've been expecting someone like you to show up. Oh, listen to that beat. Expecting me? For what? Just a small favor. Won't take long. You see that broom over there? Yes. You want me to sweep? If you feel like helping me out, listen, I'm getting old. A little help can go a long way. Okay, I'll do it. But why me? Because you're here. That's all the reason I need. Fine, I'll do it. But I'll need something in return. Glad you're helping me out, kid. I'm sure it'll be worth your while. The broom is to your right, below the employee of the month wall. Oh, the employee of the month. Yes. Indeed. Okay. This guy talks to me like he doesn't know me. Like he hasn't watched my channel. I'm born to sweep up convenience stores. Is that a YouTuber that I don't know? I don't know a lot of YouTubers, so possibly. Or it's the dev, or someone the dev knows. I don't know. Interesting. I like the tunes, I really do. Let's clean up this mess. Well, hopefully your day or night is going very well. I'm gonna probably be traveling tomorrow, I think. So I probably will be busy most of the weekend. Going down to Idaho from Washington. And gonna do some stuff in some lakes. Probably some paddleboarding or something like that. That'll be a lot of fun. I didn't know how much I'd like paddleboarding. It's really fun if you haven't done it. Try it out. Of course, wear a life jacket and be safe, but I never thought I would be doing that. It's my girlfriend's idea. She's done it before, and I'm usually the type that would not be like out on the water doing stuff, but paddleboards are so easy. It says, hey, I cleaned up. Is there anything else I can do for you? Paddleboards are so easy that it's just fun. I have an automatic... Oh, no, that'll be all for tonight. Well, that was some of the easiest sweeping I've done in a while. For tonight? Yeah, stores always gotta be prepared, right? Come back tomorrow, kid. Quit calling me kid. Sorry, Cody. My name's Cody. How the hell do you know my name? Some effing creep or something. Nah, man, small town, you know? You've recently moved here, right? I like how it stuck my camera down. Yeah, I'm not doing this on purpose. As soon as the dialogue starts, it just sticks your camera. So that's why I'm looking down. Nah, man, small town, you know? You recently moved here, right? Yeah, so I moved here 2 weeks ago. So nothing, just saying. It's hard to stay anonymous around here. You eating breakfast in the morning, and by dinner, half the town knows if you sneeze. Funny. Huh, you don't say. You gotta get some rest, Cody. I'll consider giving you something in return. The name's Leroy, by the way. Okay, Leroy. It's kind of creepy, his little head over there, like, just looking at me. Over the aisle. Let's see. Let's look around a little bit. Ooh, see, you have to look at things, right? You have to... Gert was made by Gelgo. Rant, what does it say? Rant, gimme, hate is all fake. Mustard and mango. What does this mean? Is this like a Ukraine reference I'm not getting or something? Look at those colors. Hopefully it's nothing bad that I just read out loud I don't understand. I'm sorry if it was. I don't know who that guy is. I do not know. Okay. Well, look at this guy's style and outfit. I think I've seen this. Oh, he follows you. What could I left mouse button there? Oh, okay, I just talked to him again, huh? Okay, I can still see the tree line faintly here. I told myself I wouldn't go back, but my feet carried me anyway. Maybe I was curious. Maybe it was something else. The store sat right where I left it, tucked between cracked sidewalks and leaning street lamps. a quiet place that felt too familiar. I stepped inside, expecting the same stillness. I didn't expect to feel watched. Decent writing in this one, really decent, you know? I could tell that they liked to write because their itch synopsis was literally 3 paragraphs long. So it's not bad. I will give them that. Hey, Marcus is here. I'm not talking this time because you're probably tired of my blabber mouth, so I'm not talking this time. Oh, you're fine, Marcus. You can talk all you want. I'm never tired of your you don't blabber. You chat. You're in chat. You're supposed to chat. You're a chatter. Okay. I didn't expect to feel watched. Ooh, look at it. It's just shaking. Oh, I'm supposed to hit enter. Nice touch though. Like, see how it's shaking more? Like, if I move around, it shakes a lot. That's kind of cool. Okay, well, let's see if we have to go back to work. Hopefully your night is going well, Marcus. Trying to squeeze in a game here before I travel for the weekend. Hopefully I'll be back on like Sunday or Monday or something. Okay, so we're back at this all day mart. Back in our element. Okay, what else is he gonna have me do? Hey, I'm back, like you said. Come back tomorrow. Great, most people don't take me seriously when I say that. Their funeral. What? What did he say? Great, most people don't take me seriously when I say that. Their funeral. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Huh? Nothing. Figure of speech. Listen, I got another task for you. What? I thought I had to sweep. That was it. I'm here to get something in return. Yeah, that's the something in return. More jobs. You kidding me? Whatever. Give it to me. I like how this guy wanted to pay me for my job with more jobs. Now that's ridiculous. What? Give it to me. Alright, it's simple. Just take the trash out. Very generic. An easy task. Come talk to me when you're done, kid. I don't know if I trust this guy at all. I'm 28. Quit calling me kid. I forgot you didn't like that. Just go do it. The trash bag is near the brown dumpster. I need you to put the bag in the green dumpster in the alleyway. The bag in the green dumpster in the alleyway. Whatever you say. The green dumpster in the alleyway. I forgot everything he just told me. Okay, grab this, I think, right? Yes. And then we're gonna go to the green dumpster in the alleyway. Here we go. All right, let's go. Easy, easy. Oh, okay. Looks like you're doing the job right, kid. Trash is moved. I did it again. I was looking like not the optimal direction to catch that jump scare. I always do that. Okay, you're doing... Okay, trash is moved. Jeez, don't sneak up on me like that. Yeah, of course I'm doing it. What else would I do? Just walk away? I don't really have anything else better to do. Hey, Risco in chat. Risco says, Jesus, I walked into a jump scare. Also, heyo. Hey, Risco, good to see you. Hopefully you've been doing well. Yep, I'm just trying to squeeze this game in before I have to go to bed, go to work, and then I travel this weekend. So hopefully you have a good weekend. I'll probably be back Sunday, Monday, or something of next week. But hopefully things are going well on your end. Risco says, dude, I'm pooped. Oh no, why is that? Let's see. That's right. You're here now. Better to keep busy. It keeps the mind sharp. Risco says, oh dang. Yeah, get some rest and hope you enjoy your trip. Thanks a lot. Yeah. It's kind of a recreational trip. I'm going down to some lakes and probably going to do swimming or paddleboarding stuff or something. It's my girlfriend's area. Feels like I'm stuck with the same place, doing the same thing every night. Sometimes things don't move as fast as you want them to, but you gotta keep at it, son. This guy always calls me kid or son. It's a little annoying. Marcus says, Risco, you're finally here. Whatever. You said that yesterday. Good, now get some rest. Come back tomorrow. We'll see what's next. Wow. Easy job so far. A little too easy, I think. This is an interesting part of the game because you can just kind of like look around at trees before toggling the text. Risco says, oh, I ended up being asked to work on a commercial project my friend's doing. Voice acting, live reads, and I finally got my position for the film my internship is doing. Oh, that's great news, Risco. Sounds like you're going to be busy. I'm glad that you got some parts and stuff like that. That's great. Risco says, somehow I got assigned to be the art director. Oh boy. Good luck with directing the art. I mean, so the art director for a film? Huh. Marcus says, have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters, Risco? It's awesome. I could barely sleep that night, thinking about how Leroy had it crept up behind me. It wasn't just the scare, it was the way he smiled after, like he knew something I didn't. Still, I came back, not out of habit, but because I needed to understand why I kept returning. As I walked past the leading apartment buildings, the store came into view again, waiting like it always had. Marcus says, yes, I've seen it thrice this week out of 8 rewatches. Nice. Let me see. So I already said it, but I'll say it again. Whoever is behind this game, like to write, because the dialogue's extra long, the tooltips are extra long, everything. The synopsis was extra long. It's writing kind of stuff. I'm not complaining though. It's fine. Well written. Marcus says, I love it so much I didn't finish it. Risco says, finish it. I saved 30 minutes of the movie, or I have 30 minutes left. I do that with some games, Marcus. If like I haven't finished some Final Fantasies because I like them, so for some reason I don't do the final, or I get to the final boss and then I don't beat it and then I just stop. I did that on like Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9. I play most of the game, but for some reason I don't want to finish them sometimes because I don't want that finality. I want the game to, I don't know, I want to be able to feel like I can get back into that world or something like that. It's strange. Let's see. Oh, I'm back again. What do you want this time? Wow, you're here early. Don't worry, your tasks are counting down. I believe you. Just what is it so I can get it done? Make sure all the stalls in the bathroom are clear, alright? You never know who wanders in when I'm not looking. Okay, so I just have to clean the bathroom out? Seems simple enough. Oh, this is actually a nicer bathroom than I thought it would be. Pleasantly surprised right now. Oh, what am I seeing? Okay. I assume we're gonna open the stalls all creepy like. Oh, nope. Oh my god. Hey, you ever heard of knocking? Sorry, man. Shit, sorry, man. Didn't think anyone was actually in here. Yeah, well, you're not exactly subtle. Yeah, no kidding. I'll keep that in mind. Listen, the name's Damien. I'm guessing Leroy is making you do this, do his little errands. Yeah, why? I'm just helping out. That's what they all say. Come by my house later on tonight. There's something I need to tell you that can't be said around here. Uh-oh. What's he gonna tell me? Talk to Damien. Why am I at Damien's house? Bear beer? I like that. Is that... Well, no, bee beer. I thought it was bear beer. Delicious pepperoni pizza. Let's see. Risco says, how smart. Go to a person's house that you met in a bathroom stall. Yeah, right? And then there's no red flags here at all. Absolutely zero. Isn't this how Jeffrey Dahmer kind of like did his thing? You live here. Kind of a shithole. It's a great way to talk to somebody you just met. Everything's a shithole around here. Right, so what is all this? Why drag me over here? Oh, he probably wants to murder me or something. You and I are in between. Not quite death. Not quite life. Purgatory, if you will. There was an accident. A car accident, as you would guess. You and I were involved. What? There was... What is he watching? Whoa, 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 whoa. The night felt like any other. You were driving late after work. The outside world blurry and quiet. Am I driving? I think so. The road stretched for what seemed like forever. Empty except for your headlights. Every moment slowed down. You didn't know it yet, but things were about to change. I was coming the other way, driving too fast and not thinking straight. I was blackout drunk. Risco says Eddie is probably living a Dahmer victim story, while Marcus and I are in our own little K-pop demon hunter corner. Probably. I'll have to see that. I've heard of that. Yes, that sounds good. But yes, I don't trust the situation I'm in right now. But go ahead, you guys are fine. Don't worry. I thought I could make the turn. I didn't see you at first. The darkness had hit everything more than they showed. I was already past the limit. And before there was time to blink, it happened. Oh, wow. I never left this place. Not since the crash. When you woke up, you had no memory of it. I died from the crash, but you're in a coma on life support, still breathing. Oh, that's creepy. Yeah, the sounds are loud. Sorry about that. The only way to wake up is to let go. Let go of the illusion. And confront Leroy. Confront Leroy? Why do I need to confront Leroy? Risco says, huh? Are we in a coma dream? Can you dream in a coma? I think you can. Leroy Jenkins. Yeah. Yes, good old Leroy. Damien's voice echoed in my head. The way he looked at me, the things he didn't fully say. I kept thinking about the crash and what I might have forgotten. I didn't plan on coming back, but I found myself standing at the edge of the sidewalk, staring at that old store again. This time it felt heavier, like the place knew something had changed. Marcus says, I do believe some comas do allow REM sleep. Yeah, I think so too. I hope I'm never in a coma. That would suck. Well, maybe I wouldn't know it, but... So I guess we're going back to confront Leroy, but I can see through the glass here that there's a problem already before entering the store. So maybe we'll just look through the window. Let's see. Marcus says, Eddie, I have something to tell you. It involves Dusty. So one night I went out for a walk with my 2 dogs. They heard something scurrying in the grass, so I let them investigate. Oh, really? Marcus, or Risco says, how does this involve Dusty? I don't know, this sounds like a horror story, Marcus. Okay, so he's dead. That's not shocking to me. Marcus says, it was a patch of tall grass and a rotten log. I let them investigate a while. Huh. No, I wonder. Risco says, patch of tall grass. Was it a Pokemon? Maybe. Maybe a wild something appeared. I don't want to go in here. I still don't know who that employee of the month is. That could be a YouTuber, or it could just be someone, or the developer, I'm not sure. Marcus says, it was night. So it was dark. When we got home, 100 ticks on both of them. Oh no, that is a horror story. Yes, the ticks can be bad here in the springtime, and I think we got Dusty some of that ointment that you put on their back, and it protects them for months and stuff like that. Marcus says, so for Dusty's safety, please never do the same thing I did. Please tell Jen not to do the same thing I did. I will tell her. Thank you for the heads up. Yeah, because ticks are not good for dogs. Were you able to get them off? I hope so. Or get some kind of repellent on there or something. Risco says, ah, now I understand. Yes, that's a true horror story. I remember when I first started riding my bike around here, I was so excited to ride because I got an e-bike a while ago, a couple of years ago, and I'd ride it through the tall grass here, and you know, when it's very nice, you know, spring, summer weather, and then after a while I noticed ticks crawling up my legs, and I never did that again. And then, recently, within the past year, I was paddleboarding with my girlfriend down in McCall or something like that. It's a little lake town in Idaho, and I was having a great time, and we paddled this like little lazy river area with very still water, and when we got out and flipped my paddleboard over, there were like a bunch of leeches on the bottom, like crawling up and down the paddleboard. And I mind you, I had been swimming in this place, and I had my legs in the water and stuff like that. So another instance where parasites ruined all the fun. Let's see. Marcus says, we got them off, but we're now going to give them Next Guard. Oh, that's good. Good idea, Marcus. Briscoe says, oh, I already know where this paddleboard story is going. Yep, figured. Yes, oh, the parasites. I can't. Leroy. Cody. Risco says, thankfully I only got water gliders when I went to the lake. Pretty harmless. Oh, that's good. Come here. Oh, I don't want to go over there though. You came back after all. What the hell happened? Guess Damien didn't believe in my goodbyes. You're bleeding out. Shit. Don't bother. It's already done. Why? Why all of this? Because I was afraid that I didn't want to be alone again. What? This is some Jeffrey Dahmer stuff. Because I was afraid that I didn't want to be alone again. I thought if I gave you something to do, you'd stay. Maybe forget like I did. You made people think they'd get to home if they just worked hard enough. You let them waste away. I know. I missed the noise, the routine. When someone walked in, I thought I could build a little world that didn't let go of me. You let go of them. I never really knew how to hold on the right way. I had a family once, grandkids, a real life. Then I woke up here. This store looked just like the one that I used to own. Oh. Risco says, thankfully, oh wait, it says joint coma. I think so. I think we're in some kind of coma world right now. Like this guy had some kind of tragedy happen to him as well. It felt warm, familiar, and I thought maybe this is where I get to stay. You could have told the truth. Would you have stayed if I did? No. Exactly. So what now? Leave me. Risco says, huh, that's actually a cool concept. I agree, this is an interesting concept and a different kind of PSX game. You're not like the others, Cody. You asked questions, you resisted. I saw something in you that I haven't seen in a long, long time. A will to live. You can wake up now. But one more favor, kid. Tell my grandchildren that Pop Pop loves them. Ooh. Oh my god. What's happening to Leroy? That's loud. Whoops. That got really loud suddenly. Storefront by Grant Remy. Let's see if it takes us back to the splash screen. And it does. Perfection. Okay, I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Okay. Well, that was Storefront by Grant Remy. Risco says not bad, and I totally agree. That was not bad at all. And the thing is, when I introduced this game, I mentioned that I had to go digging for it. Like, this was on Grant Remy's page, and one of their other games was more popular than this one. But after a couple clicks, it looked like a pretty standard PSX game, so I tried it out. The only thing I could tell was that the itch synopsis was super long. So after playing the game, I'm going to turn that down even more. After playing the game, I was politely surprised because it was totally narrative driven, like completely. There was like one jump scare in this game, and I kind of was looking the wrong way to get it, but it was still a regular jump scare. So in this game, we have the normal setup that we always have with these games, but it's different still. So we have the convenience store in the middle of the night, or the gas station, or whatever. It's kind of like deserted. There's only like one person in it. We did cleaning. We swept. We also took out trash. Those are hallmarks of, you know, PSX style games like this. And at the same time, we were talking to this guy Leroy, and he was talking to us a lot. I guess this is the difference, is there was a lot of dialogue that was driving this game, like a bunch of it. We actually didn't do too many things beyond that. We didn't have to run away from anyone or go find puzzles or anything like that. Basically, the dev was relying on the writing to get this one through. There was an interesting part where between chapters or whatever, there was an interesting kind of loading screen where you hit enter or whatever to display the text, and that was different. Never seen that in a game before. So basically, I was saying it earlier, I think this is someone who likes to write, and they took one of their stories or whatever, and they have made it into a game. Risco says, I'll have to play this game myself since I was slowly digesting the story. Yeah, this was a good one. It was a slow burn, narrative driven PSX style game, to the point where it just set itself aside from the others because of the writing. So being a writer myself, I will give you kudos and say that was good. And the writing actually was good. It held our attention. There was a story. There was kind of an escalation and stuff happening, a jump scare in there, and then like you discover some interesting stuff. Well, you discover that you're dead. The guy who was weird in the stall, he's dead. Leroy is dead too. He has a family, but he's also some weird gatekeeper or something like that of this realm, because the the dude said he had to talk to Leroy, and he talked to Leroy, and then we talk about, you know, the what happened to us, and he says we have the will to live, etc., and all that. So I wonder what his true role is. That's what I'm gonna guess. Risco says, "Yay, Eddie, kudos." Yes. Wonderful kudos. Risco says, "I could honestly yap about the concept of being stuck in a coma world, but I know you gotta sleep." Yes. Oh, I heard Dusty bark there for a second. If he keeps barking, I'll have to run up there and get him. But yes, yeah, Risco, I do have to sleep. But yeah, super interesting concept, because who knows what happens. There's wild stories about what happens to people who are in comas and the things they go through. And sometimes they're even conscious to some degree. Sometimes they can hear people, etc. And sometimes they don't realize the time that passes, and sometimes they actually do. So yeah, Marcus says, "Dusty, don't investigate tall grass and dirty logs." I will keep him on the path. Yeah, the other day I took him walking, and we went in kind of a place we didn't normally go to, and he was trying to get into some taller grass, and I definitely was trying to keep him out of that. So I'll remember that, Marcus. But yeah, anyways, wonderful, great game. This was unexpected. It came across as something completely different, even though it used all the same tropes that we've seen over and over again, but the writing set it apart, and the idea did. So good job out there. Okay. Yeah, if you like that, go ahead and check out Grant Remy's page, and there might be more like it. I'll probably check it out too. Okay, so Risco says, "Thanks for the stream. Have fun on your trip." Yes, thanks Risco and Marcus for dropping by as always. And hopefully I'll catch you when I get back on Sunday or Monday or something like that. And Marcus says, "Hopefully we get a stream with Ida next time." Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to play more Peak or Plate Up or Repo, of course, because there's an update on that repo. So that'd be great. Risco says, "Oh, I think it's pronounced Raimai." What is pronounced Raimai? It says so on the itch page. Oh, shoot. Well, Raimai. Yeah, check out Raimai. Good catch. Yeah, sorry, I was not reading closely there. Marcus says, "I really wish Tetch joined Peak. It's so fun." Yeah, I wish Tetch would join for anything lately. I think he's busy with life stuff. Usually Tetch disappears for whatever reason, and don't hear from him for a bit. That's totally normal Tetch behavior, because he's kind of a private person, so I'll hear about it like months after the fact, what actually happened. But yeah, he'll probably show up again at some point. It's always more fun with Tetch around. Risco says, "I need to come to the non-horror streams more." Yeah, those can be fun. Usually there's other friends of mine that are playing and stuff, but Ida and I play Repo still, so it's kind of like horror. Kinda. Marcus says, "I remember Tetch because he always sings. He makes songs while playing." Cool. Yeah, Tetch does do that. He's musical. So it'd be cool to get everybody into a game for once again. We used to all play Lethal Company, and that used to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we're going to play something. Risco says, "Okay, go to sleep." Yes. I will definitely go to sleep. Yeah, that's a great idea. I love that idea. Okay, and hopefully you all have a great day or night, and I will catch you for the next stream. This was a really interesting game, and as always, it's great to see you all. So, okay. See you. Marcus says, "Good night, Risco. Good night, Eddie." Good night, Marcus. Good night, Risco, and anyone else who's stopping by on Itch or YouTube. Bye. Marcus says, "Afternoon here, so I'll be awake." Well, have a good day, Marcus. Have a super good day. I'm going to be asleep here soon, so